Your Toyota has hidden features you've probably never used, and one of them could save you in an emergency. These 17 secret Toyota features are buried in menus, button combinations, and undocumented settings. Stay until the end, because the final feature is something most owners never discover until it's too late. Make sure you hit that like button because this information isn't easy to find, and subscribe if you want more hidden automotive secrets that manufacturers don't advertise. Number 17. Service and diagnostic menu access. Let's start with something that'll blow your mind. Many newer Toyotas have a hidden diagnostic menu that gives you access to speaker tests, camera calibration, and sensor data that's normally only available to technicians. On some 2019 and newer models, one common method is holding the audio power button while cycling your headlights or marker lights 3 times. This has been reported to work on some RAV4s, Tundras, and Highlanders, giving you access to diagnostic information that can help troubleshoot problems. This hidden menu lets you test individual speakers to identify audio problems, calibrate backup cameras if they seem misaligned, and view sensor data that can help diagnose issues before they become expensive repairs. What makes this feature special is that it gives you technician-level access to your vehicle's systems. You can identify problems early and come to the dealer with specific information, potentially saving diagnostic fees. Your exact sequence may differ depending on your specific head unit and model year, so check your manual or trusted online resources for your particular system. The diagnostic menu can also help you verify that recalls and updates have been properly completed. Number 16. Key fob window control. Here's a feature that'll save you from getting into a blazing hot truck on summer days. Some Toyotas can remotely roll down all windows using just your key fob, but it's not activated by default on all models. The process is simple if supported by your specific car. Press unlock once, then press and hold unlock again. On compatible models, all windows will roll down to vent hot air before you get in. This works on some Camrys, Corollas, and Highlanders, though availability varies significantly by market and trim level. This feature is particularly useful in hot climates where your truck can become an oven after sitting in the sun. Instead of opening the door to a blast of superheated air, you can start cooling the cabin before you even reach the vehicle. What's frustrating is that this feature often needs to be activated by the dealer or through an OBD tool on some models. Toyota has the capability built in, but doesn't always enable it from the factory, and not all markets or years support this function. The window control feature can also work in reverse on some models. Holding the lock button will close all windows and the sunroof, which is useful if you forgot to close them before walking away. Number 15. Hybrid maintenance mode. If you own a Toyota hybrid, this one's crucial for maintenance. Most Toyota hybrids have some form of maintenance or inspection mode that forces the gasoline engine to run continuously instead of cycling on and off, which is essential for mechanics performing emission tests or oil changes. This maintenance mode prevents the hybrid system from shutting off the gas engine during service, which can interfere with proper oil drainage and emission testing. Without this mode, mechanics might not get accurate readings or complete oil changes. The exact sequence is different for each model and year, but it typically involves a specific sequence of brake pedal presses and button combinations while the vehicle is in ready mode. This forces the engine to stay running for maintenance procedures. What makes this feature important is that many quick lube shops don't know about it, potentially leading to incomplete oil changes on hybrid vehicles. The engine needs to be running to properly drain all the oil and circulate new oil through the system. Check your owner's manual or consult with a Toyota technician for the specific procedure for your hybrid model. Knowing how to activate it can ensure your hybrid gets proper maintenance and help you communicate with service technicians. Number 14, Infotainment System Hard Reset. When your Toyota's touchscreen freezes or starts acting sluggish, there's a simple reset procedure that can fix most problems without requiring a dealer visit or disconnecting the battery. The process is straightforward on many models. Press and hold the power/volume knob for about 10 seconds. This forces the infotainment system to restart while leaving all your settings and paired devices intact. This hard reset works on most Toyota models with modern touchscreen units from 2018 and newer. It's particularly useful when the screen becomes unresponsive or when apps start crashing or running slowly. What makes this feature valuable is that it can solve most software-related infotainment problems instantly. Instead of dealing with a frozen screen or making a dealer appointment, you can reset the system and get back to normal operation. If this doesn't work on your particular model, check your manual or online resources for that system's specific reset procedure. The hard reset is also useful after software updates or when adding new devices. Number 13, Fuel Door Cap Holder. This one seems obvious once you know about it, but most people never notice it. Almost every Toyota has a small slot or hook built into the fuel door, designed to hold the tethered gas cap while you fill up. The cap holder prevents the gas cap from swinging around and potentially scratching your paint while you're fueling. It's a simple feature that shows Toyota's attention to detail in protecting your vehicle's finish. This feature is available on virtually all Toyota models, but many owners never notice it or figure out how to use it properly. The holder is usually a small slot or hook molded into the fuel door itself. What makes this feature useful is that it keeps the gas cap secure and prevents damage during fueling. It also makes the fueling process cleaner and more organized, especially in windy conditions. Using the cap holder also prevents you from accidentally driving away with the gas cap sitting on your roof or trunk, which can result in a lost cap and an expensive replacement. Number 12, Tire Pressure Calibration Button. Many Toyota owners don't realize they can manually reset their TPMS system without visiting the dealer. On models with a TPMS reset button, there's usually a button located below the steering wheel or in the glove box that recalibrates the tire pressure monitoring system. This button is essential after adjusting tire pressure, rotating tires, or changing to different wheels. The TPMS system needs to relearn the new pressure values and wheel positions to function properly. The calibration process typically involves pressing and holding the TPMS button until the warning light blinks 3 times, then driving for a few minutes to complete the relearning process. This feature is available on many Tacomas, 4Runners, Siennas, and other Toyota models with older or indirect TPMS systems. Newer direct TPMS models may have more complex relearn procedures that don't use a simple button. What makes this feature particularly useful is that it allows you to maintain proper tire pressure without triggering constant warning lights. Proper tire pressure improves fuel economy, tire life, and safety. Number 11, the hidden glove box shelf. Many Toyota SUVs have a secret storage area that most owners never discover. There's often a hidden shelf built above the main glove box compartment that's perfect for storing small items you need quick access to. This hidden shelf is particularly common in RAV4s and Corolla Cross models. It's designed for items like sunglasses, parking cards, or toll transponders that you need to grab quickly without digging through the main glove box. The shelf is usually accessed by opening the glove box and looking up. There's often an open area above the main compartment that's not immediately obvious, but provides useful storage space. What makes this feature valuable is that it gives you organized storage for frequently used small items. Instead of everything ending up in the main glove box where it gets buried, you can keep important items easily accessible. This hidden storage also helps keep your glove box organized by providing a designated spot for small items that would otherwise get lost among larger items like the owner's manual and registration. Number 10. Secret rear storage bins. Many Toyota wagons, SUVs, and trucks have hidden compartments or bins under the rear cargo floor that are perfect for storing tools, emergency kits, or valuable items out of sight. These storage areas are designed to keep important items secure and hidden from potential thieves. They're also useful for storing items you don't need regular access to, but want to keep in the vehicle. The hidden storage is typically accessed by lifting panels in the cargo floor or removing the spare tire cover. The compartments are often large enough for emergency supplies, tools, or even valuable items you don't want visible. This feature is available in RAV4s, Highlanders, 4Runners, and Siennas. The storage areas vary in size and configuration depending on the model, but they all provide useful hidden space. What makes these compartments particularly valuable is that they keep your cargo area looking clean and organized while providing secure storage for items you want to keep in the vehicle but out of sight. Number 9. Wiper maintenance position. Here's a feature that's incredibly useful for winter maintenance or blade replacement. On many late-model Toyotas, one common procedure stops the wipers mid-swipe, lifting them off the glass for easy cleaning or blade replacement. The process on some models involves turning the car off, then flicking the wiper stalk up once. This moves the wipers to a service position where they're lifted off the windshield and easily accessible. This maintenance position is particularly useful in winter when you need to clear ice from the wiper blades or when replacing worn blades. It's much easier to work on wipers when they're in the raised position. The feature works on many modern Toyota and Lexus models, making blade replacement and winter maintenance much more convenient. It eliminates the need to manually lift the wipers, which can be difficult when they're frozen to the windshield. What makes this feature valuable is that it provides safe, easy access to the wipers without risking damage to the windshield or wiper mechanism. Check your owner's manual for the specific procedure for your model. Number 8. Highlander second row console seat. Some older Highlanders with captain's chairs have a hidden feature that can transform a 7-seater into an 8-seater. The center console between the front seats can be removed and stored, revealing a small fold-out seat. This hidden seat unfolds from the floor between the captain's chairs, providing an additional seating position for smaller passengers. It's particularly useful for families who occasionally need extra seating capacity. The removable console feature was available on second-generation Highlanders before 2014. The console can be completely removed and stored elsewhere in the vehicle when the extra seat is needed. What makes this feature special is its flexibility. You can configure the vehicle for maximum seating when needed, or remove the extra seat and reinstall the console for normal use with better storage and comfort. This hidden seating option demonstrates Toyota's thoughtful approach to family vehicle design, providing flexibility for different passenger and cargo needs without compromising everyday usability. Number 7. Disable auto high beams. Many Toyota owners find the automatic high beam feature annoying, but there's a way to permanently disable it through the vehicle's menu system, instead of just turning it off temporarily each time you drive. The automatic high beam system is part of Toyota Safety Sense and is designed to improve nighttime visibility. However, many drivers find it activates inappropriately or prefer to control high beams manually. The permanent disable option is usually found in the vehicle settings menu under lighting or safety features. Once disabled, the system won't automatically activate high beams unless you manually turn the feature back on. This feature is available on most models with Toyota Safety Sense, including newer Camrys, RAV4s, and Tacomas. The exact menu location varies by model year and infotainment system version. What makes this feature useful is that it eliminates the need to manually disable auto high beams every time you start the vehicle. Once set, your preference is remembered permanently. Number 6. Head-up display adjustment. In models equipped with a head-up display, you can adjust the display's angle and rotation to compensate for polarized sunglasses, which often make the display invisible or difficult to read. The HUD adjustment settings are typically found in the vehicle's display or settings menu. You can modify both the vertical position and the rotation angle to optimize visibility with different types of sunglasses. This feature is particularly important for drivers who wear polarized sunglasses, which can completely block HUD visibility at certain angles. The adjustment feature allows you to find an angle that works with your eyewear. The HUD adjustment is available on higher trim levels of models, like the Camry, Prius, and Crown. The adjustment range is usually sufficient to accommodate most polarized lens orientations. What makes this feature valuable is that it ensures you can use both polarized sunglasses and the HUD simultaneously. Without proper adjustment, you might have to choose between eye protection and display visibility. Number 5. Smart Key Battery Saver Mode. Most Toyota models with push-button start have a hidden sequence that puts the key fob into sleep mode to prevent theft via relay attacks and extend battery life. On many smart key fobs, one common method involves pressing the lock button twice while holding the lock button on the second press. This puts the key fob into a low power mode that prevents remote activation. This feature is particularly useful for preventing relay attacks, where thieves use signal amplifiers to steal cars by extending the key fob's range. Sleep mode prevents the fob from responding to these attacks. The battery saver mode also extends key fob battery life by reducing power consumption when the vehicle is parked for extended periods. This is especially useful for vehicles that sit unused for weeks or months. Check your manual to confirm the exact sequence for your key, as procedures can vary by generation and market. Most models with smart key systems have some form of this feature. Number 4. Trunk opening height limit. Owners can manually set the maximum height their power liftgate opens by stopping it at the desired height and holding the close button. This is incredibly useful for low garages or covered parking areas. The height programming prevents the liftgate from hitting garage doors, low ceilings, or other obstacles. Once programmed, the liftgate will remember the setting and stop at the predetermined height every time. The programming process typically involves opening the liftgate manually to the desired height, then pressing and holding the close button until you hear a confirmation beep or see a light indication. This feature is available on RAV4s, Highlanders, Siennas, and Tundras with power liftgates. It's particularly useful for vehicles that are regularly parked in garages with limited overhead clearance. What makes this feature valuable is that it prevents damage to both the vehicle and garage while maintaining the convenience of power operation. You don't have to manually control the liftgate every time you park in a low clearance area. Number 3. One-handed rear wiper lift. On many models like the RAV4 and 4Runner, the rear wiper is often tucked under the spoiler. There's a hidden plastic cap that must be pulled up first to allow the wiper arm to lift away from the glass for cleaning or replacement. This design protects the wiper mechanism from the elements, but can be confusing for owners who need to service the rear wiper. The cap release mechanism isn't immediately obvious, but is essential for proper wiper maintenance. The cap is usually located at the base of the wiper arm and needs to be lifted or rotated before the wiper arm can be raised. This prevents damage to the spoiler and wiper mechanism during service. This feature is found on RAV4s, 4Runners, and other models where the rear wiper is integrated with a spoiler design. Understanding how it works prevents damage during routine maintenance. What makes this feature important is that it allows proper rear wiper maintenance without damaging the vehicle's aerodynamic components. Forcing the wiper without releasing the cap can cause expensive damage. Number 2. Hybrid engine water pump coolant bleeding. Hybrid models have special procedures for bleeding air out of the engine coolant system that involve activating the electric water pump, a crucial DIY maintenance step that differs from conventional vehicles. This procedure is essential after coolant system service because hybrid vehicles use electric water pumps that don't run continuously like conventional engines. Air pockets can form that need to be purged from the system. The bleeding procedure is model-specific and should be followed from the official service manual, but it typically involves a specific sequence of ignition cycles that forces the electric pump to run and circulate coolant through the system. This feature is available on Prius models and other Toyota hybrids. Proper coolant bleeding prevents overheating and ensures the cooling system functions correctly after maintenance. What makes this procedure crucial is that improper coolant bleeding can lead to engine overheating and expensive damage. Always consult your service manual for the exact procedure for your specific hybrid model. Number 1. Remote start on key fob. Many Toyota models have remote start capability programmed into the factory key fob, even if they don't have a dedicated remote start button. The feature uses a hidden button sequence that most owners never discover. On some Toyota models, one common sequence involves pressing the lock button 3 times, holding the third press for about 3 seconds. This activates remote start on compatible models, allowing you to start the engine from a distance. Remote start is particularly useful for preconditioning the cabin in extreme weather. You can start the engine and let the heating or air conditioning run before getting in the vehicle. This feature is available on many newer Camrys, RAV4s, and Tundras, though availability varies by year, trim level, and sometimes requires an active subscription service for full functionality. The lock button sequence works on some Toyota models. Others only support remote start via the app or dealer-installed systems. Always verify in your owner's manual and settings whether your specific model supports key fob remote start, as not all markets or years have this capability. These 17 hidden Toyota features prove that your vehicle is capable of much more than you realized. From diagnostic menus that give you technician-level access to remote start capabilities hiding in your key fob, Toyota builds incredible functionality that they don't always advertise. Some features can save you money on maintenance and repairs. Others improve convenience and safety, and a few could help in emergency situations. The next time someone tells you they know everything about their Toyota, share these hidden features with them. Your truck or SUV is smarter than you think. You just need to know how to unlock its potential. Hit that subscribe button for more hidden automotive secrets.